Hi there! We're in the forest again. The sun is shining beautifully. And there was a very big fly. And today I'm going to talk to you about how you can make an adventure from every ride. Today we're in Loenen, which is close to the Bosbank, a very beautiful nature reserve or forest here in the Netherlands. And I like to come here for my small cycling adventures because the forest is very beautiful but also very wide, and there are a few hills, which is not very common in the Netherlands, so this is the perfect base to go out and explore. Enough talking for now, let's go on an adventure. The first tip I got for you guys when you make an adventure from every route is to get rid of your bike computer. Not permanently, of course, but by letting your bike computer at home, you can find a way to improvise and make a decision if you're going to turn left or right just at the moment. For example, I'm now at a place, look at this, where I've never been before, and it's literally 15 kilometers from my house. I just went in the forest and took a left and a right and a left and a right, and now I'm here, and I don't exactly know where I am, but that's the fun part of it. By improvising your own route, you can find new highlights, hotspots, favorite roads, and the most beautiful places that you have never seen before. If you're not so sure about letting your bike computer stay at home, you can always take it as a backup plan or follow a route, but make it your own when you're on the bike. This is a little safer for when you get lost very quickly or you're afraid you're gonna not get home. In my opinion, this is the most fun way to explore, even in areas you've seen 1,000 times, or when you're sick of your usual route along the forest, because this can switch things up a bit. My second tip is to go out for a ride at a time that you normally don't go out for a ride. This can be very early in the morning, so you get out of bed really early, like 5 AM or maybe 6, to go ride at sunrise, or maybe it's dark when you're doing this in the winter, but this will switch things up a bit. Or maybe in the evening when the sun is going down and when you're in the forest and the animals get active, maybe you can spot a deer or a wild boar. This is so exciting, and I love to switch things up a bit depending on your schedule, of course, but this can also be a nice way to ride before work or after work. And yeah, the world is always different depending on the time it's in, so that's also a way to add a little bit more adventure in your daily rides. When you're cycling in the dark, make sure to use proper lighting so that people can see you. And sometimes areas are closed when it's dark. For example, this forest is forbidden terrain if it's dark because the animals need rest. That is something you have to pay attention to, but in the streets or in the city there's normally no restrictions and you can just go out whenever you want to. My third tip to adding a bit more adventure to your rides is to go ride in a different area or a different type of terrain, or maybe a different type of surroundings. So if you normally go for a ride in the forest, maybe you can switch things up for a ride through small villages or a big city, or maybe you're used to riding on your gravel bike or mountain bike and you want to check out if a road bike is something for you. or maybe you can lend a type of bike from one of your friends or family. Or when you're curious to some nature reserve, an hour drive from your home, you can go check that out. So changing the type of terrain in which you ride is also a very good way to add a bit more adventure and a bit more new things and more options for a little bit of exploration on your bike. My fourth tip is to add a special sort of element to your ride for adventure, and this can be something like a lake, so you can take a swim during your ride, or maybe a special museum or castle or thing you can ride your bike through, because this can give this kind of special thing to your ride. You can also think of something like camping or taking a ferry, or small things or big things, whatever you feel like, but adding something to your ride is also something that will make your ride a bit more unusual and adventurous. The last thing I want to share with you guys is to step out of your comfort zone. By doing this, you're not only gonna get a lot more confidence on the bike and in yourself, but this is also a great way to go look for adventure and add a little bit more of spice to your ride. This is of course a very wide thing to say, because stepping out of your comfort zone can literally be anything, but that's totally up to you. I can give you guys a few examples, because maybe there's this one drop at your local mountain bike parcours with all the rocks and things, you're still not sure if you can do it. Or maybe you're not used to riding alone and you want to try that out sometime. Or maybe you're not used to cycling very long distances, but you really want to try that sometime. Well, the other thing I want to say to you is to just go out and do it, because there's always something that can go wrong, and as long as you're not trying it, you're also not learning and stepping out of your comfort zone. So this is of course something that I'm telling myself, because it's hard and you're used to your safe space, but by doing this and exploring, you're always going to be more happy and confident in the end. I'm home, got a lovely adventure behind me, I enjoyed it very much. And I wanted to end this video by saying that no matter what kind of adventure you're going on, small, big, challenging, not so challenging, it will be an adventure for you personally. And make sure to tag me or share your videos and things, so that I can stay updated about where you guys are going. And I want to say thank you for checking out this video. Hope you enjoyed it. On to the next one. Bye bye!